Hey folks, welcome to my tiny little kitchen. Yeah, it's a tiny kitchen, but it's been a pretty great production house for quite a few years, and I'm pretty happy with it as it is. Today I'm actually going to make sticky fingers. It's a little recipe my mom sent to me. They're actually like pecan top brownies, and my mom and dad have beautiful pecan trees in their backyard. They send me tons of pecans, and I'm always trying to come up with recipes to work with, and they sent this one to me, so we're going to make it today. So let's start off with, right up front, here are all the ingredients that are in there. 1 stick of butter, 1/4 cup of butter, along with 1½ cups of dark brown sugar, 1/2 cup of light brown sugar, 2 eggs, 25 pecan halves, 2/3 cup of chopped pecans, 1 teaspoon of maple extract, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then 1½ cups of all-purpose flour. Now what I've done already before you got here was I actually melted down the butter and the brown sugar here in my pan. I'll show you what that looks like. You basically melt the two together until it starts to bubble and you're good to go. What I'm going to do is transfer that into my bowl here. I'm going to mix along with that 1 egg. I got 2 eggs, I'll do one at a time. Sorry about that little bump there. Put 1 egg in there along with a little bit of my flour. Put about half of that flour in there, which has already been mixed with my baking powder. And you're going to mix the two of those together. Just go back and forth. We're going to combine the two. I will do that slowly but surely. And through the magic of my film, I will jump to the end of this process. So this is really thick dough here that's mixing together. I'm going to add in there my pecans now. 2/3 cup of pecans actually. Mix all that together. Now what I have is a 9-inch square pan that I've lined with parchment paper. I've also wrapped it with my banding here. These bands here, you soak them in water for about 30 minutes. You wrap them around the outer edge, and what they do is they keep the outside edge from heating up too quickly so that it cooks more evenly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, transfer this batter, get all that out of my pan. Goodness. I have a spatula here in my drawer. I'm going to flatten it out. Like playing with silly putty almost. All the way in the corners. There we go. Goodness. All right, so what you're gonna do with the pecans now is you're gonna create 5 across, 5 down. So you have a 25 pecan grid. Each one represents a square you're gonna cut out. So I'll put 1 there, 2 there, and there. So they're relatively evenly spaced. Well, needs a little work there. Okay, that's about evenly stretched out. Now this is going to go into a 350-degree oven for, according to my mom, about 33 minutes. Now ovens vary quite a bit, so you have to watch it to see how it sort of rises, and when it looks like it's starting to pull away from the edge, that's when it's time to take it out. And here is the final version right out of the oven, nice and hot. I didn't do too bad of a job of spacing those guys out when it rose up. Now this has to cool for a little bit. It's going to be very, very soft right now. You want to give it at least about 20 to 30 minutes before you take it out of the pan. And once I do that, I'll slice it up for you and you'll take a look at it. I've given this about 30 minutes now, and I'm going to use my little spatula to sort of slice it here to slide it away from the edges so there's no sticking whatsoever. And the beauty of using parchment is now I can just lift everything out just like that. Very nice. I've got a sharp knife here. What I'm going to do is do a nice little cut so you can see what it looks like up close. You're going to cut a nice little grid of 5 and 5. I'll just cut one of them for you so you get a nice little close-up of it. Just like that. And that, my friends, is my mom's sticky finger recipe. Beautiful. Very, very nice. I like it. Yeah, that's pretty tasty. I'm really, really good. This recipe is going to be on my website at waynesweekend.com. Also, sorry, I'm chewing. That's really good. Thanks, Mom. I also hope you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'll be doing more recipes like this one, as well as craft projects from my wood shop in the basement, doing things in my backyard, and exploring the city and beyond. All in future segments to come on Wayne Bites. Hope to see you soon. Bye.